Piano Calao Jr. to back secretariat. So before we begin, maybe know from the back secretariat, we have a call. Thank you, Engineer. Thank you, Engineer Salinan. There being a quorum, I call this meeting to order. So today's agenda is the PBIT conference for the following infrastructure projects. Contract ID number 24K00001, preventive maintenance, secondary roads, Baradias, Dominoro Road. Contract ID number 24K00104, construction of missing links, new road, in Pasitong, Bukidnon, Misamis Oriental, Pasig City. Contract ID number 24K000000105, construction improvement, Pasig Road, leading trade industry, Zone, road network development, Pasig. Contract ID number 24K001, construction of Bubong Bridge along Junction Don Carlos Caliminan Road, Barangay Kalaw-Kalaw, Barangay Bertiba, Barangay Budong, Barangay Kuyunan, Barangay Sakari, Barangay Ninya Road, ang Kagan Bukidnon. Contract ID number 24K001, construction of flood mitigation structure within Mindanao River, along Pulangi River, Pasig City, downstream of Batangan Group, Contract ID number 24K00102, construction of missing link, new road, east-west lateral road connecting Agusan del Sur, Agusan, Damay Calabugaw, at Silawan Road, Pasig City. And contract ID number 24K00129, construction of bypass and diversion road, Cagayan de Oro diversion road, Facebook package 19 Cagayan. So, subject to the current trend.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. By the way, I am Engineer Melayan Tabasakan from Planning and Design Division, and I'll be presenting 3 road projects under FY 2024 regular infrastructure programs. So for our first project, we have 24K00103, preventive maintenance, secondary roads, Barandias Dominoro Road, along Station K, 1601 plus 520 to K 1602 plus 612. This project will be implemented within Bukidnon Fourth Legislative District with scope of work, preventive maintenance of road, asphalt overlay. This project is funded under FY 2024 based on the General Appropriations Act or GAA with an appropriation of 50 million pesos, and the approved budget for the contract is only 48 million and 250,000 pesos. The contract duration for this project is 135 calendar days, which is equivalent to 4.5 months, including Sundays, national holidays, and rainy days. This project has an ongoing application for the environmental compliance certificate, which is based on Department Order number 159, series of 2022. Shown is the site development plan reflecting the location of our proposed project, the typical roadway section, quarry source map, and the bill of quantities. Please be informed that we included, ma'am, the items of work for the reblocking for this project. For the minimum equipment requirements, we require a total of 22 number of equipment to complete this project. And please note that the minimum license classification of the contractors for this project is at least medium A. Under the minor equipment, we have the material testing equipment based on DO11 series of 2017, as well as the inclusion of mechanized joint sealer equipment or machine based on DO80 series of 2016. Shown are the said department orders. In order to complete this project, we require a total of 23 number of personnel. And please be informed that all the submitted PAU, ABC, DUPA, and plan are already approved. And this is the cover page of the approved detailed engineering design plan. Can I proceed, ma'am? Okay. So for our second project, we have 24K00108, construction of missing links / new roads, east-west lateral road connecting Agusan del Sur, Agusan del Norte to Bukidnon, Damay Calabugao at Tulawan Road, package 24 Bukidnon. This project will be implemented within Bukidnon First LD with two scope of work, CW1, off-carriageway improvement, paving of shoulders, and CW2, construction of road slope protection structure. Also, this project is funded under FY 2024 GAA with an appropriation of 195 million pesos and an ABC of 188 million and 175,000 pesos. This project will be completed within 390 calendar days or equivalent to 13 months with an ongoing application for the ECC. This is the site development plan reflecting the location of our proposed project. And this is the typical roadway section for both CW1 and CW2. This is the quarry source map reflecting the locations of the nearby quarry sources. And this is the bill of quantities for CW1, off-carriageway improvement, paving of shoulders. And also for CW2, construction of road slope protection structure. For the minimum equipment requirements, we require a total of 29 number of equipment to complete this project. And note that the minimum license classification of the contractors for this project is at least large A. For the manpower requirements, we require a total of 59 number of personnel. And all the submitted PAO, ABC, DUPA, DD plan, and bill backup quantity calculation are already approved. Shown is the cover page of the approved detailed engineering design plan. And for the last road project, we have 24K00109, construction of bypass and diversion roads, Cagayan de Oro Diversion Road, Junction Balubal Siren Highway, Pueblo de Oro, CDO to Old Airport Road Diversion Road, Pueblo de Oro, Junction CDO dash Old Airport Road, Phase 2, Package 19, Cagayan de Oro City. This project will be implemented within Cagayan de Oro City Second LD with 3 scope of works. CW1, construction of concrete road. CW2, construction of drainage along road. And then road acquisition. Also, this project is funded under FY 2024 based on JAA with a total appropriation of 147 million and 500,000 pesos. This is divided into 2 parts. We have civil works, 127 million and 500,000. And then for the road acquisition, we have 20 million pesos. And for the approved budget for the contract, we have 123 million and 37,500 pesos. The contract duration will be 360 calendar days, which is equivalent to 12 months, and an ongoing application for the ECC. Shown is the site development plan reflecting the location of our proposed project, highlighted by the red alignment. And this is the typical roadway section. Shown is the core resource map and quantities for CW1 construction of concrete road, and then for CW2 construction of drainage along road. To complete this project, we require a total of 29 number of equipment, and the minimum license classification of the contractors for this project is at least medium B. And we require a total of 59 number of personnel to complete this project. And all of the PAO, ABC, DUPA, DED plan, and BUQ are all approved. This is the cover page of the approved detailed engineering design plan. Yeah. That will be all. Thank you. Thank you.
So good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Planning and Design Division, I am Engineer Giselle Esfil from the Water Project Design Unit, presenting one flood control project for this afternoon's pre-bid conference. So to start, we have contract ID 24K00107 with the project name Construction of Flood Mitigating Structure within Mindanao River Basin along Pulangi River, Package 3, downstream of Old Batangan Bridge, Valencia City, Bukidnon. Scope of work is CW1 construction of flood mitigation structure with row acquisition. Source of fund is FY 2024 based on GAA with a length of 115 linear meters. Location is within 4th LD with an appropriation of 75 million and an ABC amounting to 67,550,000 pesos. Duration is 300 calendar days or 10 months, including Sundays, national holidays, and minimum rainy days. The application for the certificate of non-coverage is still ongoing. This is based on DO number 159 series of 2022 with the subject implementation of the Social and Environmental Management System Operations Manual. Shown is the location map of the project showing the start and end coordinates. We also have here the typical section and typical plan of the project. This is a dike with concrete facing on both sides. Shown is the bill of quantities as per plan. We have here Part A, facilities for the engineer. Part B, other general requirements. Part E, surface courses. Part F, bridge construction. Part H, miscellaneous structures. Volume 2, Part C, earthwork. Part D, reinforced concrete. Part E, finishings and other civil works. And Part L, flood and river control and drainage. Shown is the material source map showing all available quarry sources nearby the site. For the minimum equipment requirement, this project will require 17 major equipment and 14 minor equipment with the inclusion of list of minimum material testing equipment based in the technical component of the bid based on DO number 11, series of 2017. And also we have here the DO number 80, series of 2016 with the subject mandatory use of joint sealer equipment machine for sealing joints on concrete pavement. The license classification for this project is at least medium B with the license category A. Shown is the sample format for the list of contractors' major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract supported by certifications of availability. For the labor requirement, this project will require 55 number of personnel to complete. For the summary of submittals, please be informed that the PAO and DUPA as well as the detailed engineering design plan are already approved. Shown is the approved cover page of the project. So that ends my presentation. Thank you.
Once again, good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Planning and Design Division, Bridges Design Unit, I am Engineer Mary Chris Catarong, and I will be presenting 3 projects under the FY 2024 Regular Infrastructure Program for this pre-bid conference. Starting with 24K00104 with the project name Construction of Bypass and Diversion Roads in Pasugong, Boundary Bukidnon, Siloam, Misamis Oriental, Eureka, Package 29 Bukidnon, location Bukidnon First Legislative District, project ID number is P008 00306 MN, scope of work CW1, construction of concrete bridge, source of fund, FY 2024 General Appropriations Act with an appropriation of 110 million pesos and ABC of 106 million 150,000 pesos. Contract duration is 315 calendar days, equivalent to 10.5 months, including Sundays, national holidays, and rainy days. The application for the ECC is still ongoing in reference to Department Order number 159 series of 2022 with subject implementation of the Social and Environmental Management System Operations Manual. We have here the location map for Calabugao Bridge and the topographic plan, general plan, general elevation, the typical sections for the abutment and pier. We also have here the map showing the material sources nearby the project site. And for the bill of quantities, we have here the following items covered by construction of concrete bridge. We have Part A, facilities for the engineer. Part B, other general requirements. Part C, earthwork. Part F, bridge construction. And for the minimum equipment requirement, this project will require 16 major equipment and 9 minor equipment for a total of 25 equipment, with the inclusion of material testing equipment set based on the O11 series of 2017 with subject inclusion of the minimum material testing equipment in the technical component of the bid. We also have here a sample format for the list of contractors' major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract supported by certifications of availability. The minimum contractor size range for this project is medium B and its license category is A. And for the minimum manpower requirement, this project will require a minimum of 65 personnel to complete. And for the summary of submittals, we have here the cover page of the approved DD plan. And please be informed that the PAO, ABC, DUPA, and DD plan for this project are already approved. For the second project, we have here 24K00105 with a project name Construction or Improvement of Access Roads, leading the trades, industries, and economic zones, roads leveraging linkages for industry and trade infrastructure program, Role 8, Southern Bukidnon Agri-Industrial Economic Zone Road Network Development, Bukidnon Package 50, location Bukidnon 3rd Legislative District, scope of work CW1, construction of concrete bridge, source of fund FY 2024 General Appropriations Act. Appropriation is 105 million pesos with ABC of 101,325,000 pesos. Contract duration is 300 calendar days, equivalent to 10 months, including Sundays, national holidays, and rainy days. This project has an ongoing application for the ECC in reference to Department Order number 159 series of 2022. We have here the location map for San Miguel Bridge 2, the topographic plan, the general plan, the general elevation, and the typical sections for the abutment and pier. We also have here the map showing the material sources nearby the project site. And for the bill of quantities, these are the items covered by the construction of concrete bridge, Part A, facilities for the engineer, Part B, other general requirements, Part C, earthwork, Part F, bridge construction. For the minimum equipment requirement, this project will require 13 major equipment and 7 minor equipment for a total of 20 equipment, with inclusion of material testing equipment set based on DO11 series of 2017. The minimum contractor size range for this project is medium B and its license category is A. For the minimum manpower requirement, this project will require at least 45 personnel to complete. And for the summary of submittals, we have here the cover page of the approved ED plan. And please be informed that the PAO, ABC, DUPA, and the ED plan for this project are already approved. And for the last project, we have 24K00106 with the project name Sustainable Infrastructure Projects Elevating Gaps, CPAG, access roads and or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings facilities, construction of Bubong Bridge along Junction, Don Carlos Cadingilan Road to Barangay Calao, Calao, Barangay Bershiba, Barangay Bubong, Barangay Kauyunan, Barangay Santo Rosario, Barangay Osmeña Road, Angkagan, Bukidnon, Location, Bukidnon 3rd Legislative District. Project ID number is P00833221MN. Scope of work CW1, construction of concrete bridge. Source of fund is FY 2024 General Appropriations Act. Appropriation is 100 million pesos with ABC of 96,500,000 pesos. Contract duration is 300 calendar days, equivalent to 10 months, including Sundays, national holidays, and rainy days. The ECC status is still ongoing in reference to DO number 159 series of 2022. We have here the location map for Bubong Bridge and the topographic plan, general elevation, the typical sections for the abutment and pier. We also have here the map showing the material sources nearby the project site. And for the bill of quantities, these are the items covered by the construction of concrete bridge. Part A, facilities for the engineer. Part B, other general requirements. Part C, earthwork. Part F, bridge construction. And Part G, drainage and slope protection structures. For the minimum equipment requirement, this project will require 16 major equipment and 9 minor equipment for a total of 25 equipment, with inclusion of material testing equipment set based on DO 11 series of 2017. The minimum contractor size range for this project is medium B and its license category is A. And for the minimum manpower requirement, this project will require 65 personnel to complete. And for the summary of submittals, we have here the cover page of the approved DED plan, and please be informed that PAO, ABC, DUPA, and DED plan for this project are already approved. And that ends my presentation. Thank you.
Or from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Immediately followed with the opening of fees at 10 a.m. on the same day. The venue will be the meeting room, second floor, old administrative building, the regional director, DPWH regional office, and Bulwa again. This is conference. Move and second